Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Hello of course sa lahat ng members ng Team Skinner, our Let Babies for September of this year. And of course, if you are still not a member of Team Skinner, I'm still inviting all of you. Malapit na po yung ating mid-review. Huwag po kayong magpapahuli at huwag po kayong magpapaiwan. Dire-diretso po yung ating pagre-review sa Team Skinner. So it's very easy to become a member. Mag-send lamang po kayo ng message dito po sa ating Facebook page. If you are watching us on YouTube right now, lipat po kayo later sa ating Facebook page at mag-send lamang po kayo ng message sa ating Facebook page para po makapag-join kayo. And of course, you can join us sa ating pong mid-review for Gen Ed and Prof Ed by next week. Okay? So again, become a member of Team Skinner. Wala pong pagsisisi. Dire-diretso po. Kasama na po yun yung final coaching, your pre-board, of course, our classified files discussion. Until the day that you take the LET, no, nandito lamang po yung Gurong Pinoy to support you and to make sure that you all become licensed professional teachers very, very soon. Now, tonight's discussion is still part, of course, of our general education. This is mathematics, and of course, kakayanin ko naman po sana. But then again, of course, I have opted to ask for the help from an expert. No? So tonight's discussion is very special because tonight, we of course have a coach na guest natin and napaka-espesyal dahil isa din po siyang kaguro. No? Isa po siyang member ng Team Piaget, and of course, siya po ang ating top 1 sa SPLE. Isa po siyang licensed professional teacher and of course, licensed engineer din po siya. And currently, he is in Saudi Arabia. So, good afternoon po, Coach. And of course, he will be with you tonight at i-guide niya po kayo no, sa inyong pagre-review for your mathematics. And so, without further ado, I give you Coach Toto. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening, Coach Mac. Thank you for that glowing introduction. Welcome po sa lahat. Good evening po sa lahat ng members ng Team Skinner at sa lahat po ng mga viewers. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, take it away, Coach. Ikaw na po yung bahala sa kanila.
Thank you, Coach. Well, tonight's discussion is focused on general education mathematics. And again, this is Freddy Tanlawan Jr. You can simply call me Coach Toto. I am the top 1 in the SPLE licensure examination for teachers. And yes po, I am a proud unit earner. I am a graduate of a Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering and took my professional teacher certification program from the University of the Philippines Open University. And for those who are asking if I am in Ilonggo, opo, tumpak po kayo, isa po akong Ilonggo. I am a proud, true blue, and a hardcore Ilonggo. In fact, medyo kabado po tayo ngayon because this is my first time doing live discussion on mathematics. And kabado not because of the content of our discussion, but because as a hardcore Ilonggo, minsan po lumalabas po ang accent nating malambing at medyo nadidistract ko po ang sarili ko. However, this should not become a hindrance for our learning experience tonight's session. And I really hope na maging fruitful po at mapadali ko po sa inyo ang mathematics, which most of us find difficult and boring. So if you may, you can like, love, and share our video para po mas marami pa po ang ating matulungan na kukuha ng licensure examination for teachers. At pati na rin po ang kukuha ng civil service examination. And kung pwede po, you can comment po your location kung nasaan po kayo ngayon para po malaman natin ang reach ng ating broadcast. Once again, andito po ako sa Riyadh, nag-broadcast live sa Gubaya Gurong Pinoy. Okay? So, taga saan po ang ating mga viewers na ngayong gabi? Ang members ng Team Skinner. Meron po tayong from Bicol, Marhay na Nabanggi sa Indogabos. Meron din po tayong taga Ilocos, from Cotabato City, from Ilocos, Naimbag na Rabi. Maayong gabi sa mga Cebuano, taga Isabela. Meron din from Masbate. So, malawak po ang reach ng ating broadcast ngayong gabi. Sana po ay marami ang matulungan ng ating broadcast ngayong gabi. At mula sa mga kababayan po nating mga Muslim sa Bail Nur, pati na rin sa mga kababayan nating nanonood dito sa Middle East. So, before we start with our let me take this opportunity first to greet my kababayan at kamag-anak, pamilya ko po mula sa Gabi Higante Sur Carles Iloilo sa Tanlawan family. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. At sa Baldago family from Banati Iloilo. Good evening po. So let's start. Okay. So let's start with a prayer first. Let's bow down our heads. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distraction at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Okay, so let's proceed to question number one. Which of the following numbers below is a prime number? Is it letter A, 1, B, 3, C, 6, or letter D, 12? Again, which of the following numbers below is a prime number? A, 1, B, 3, C, 6, and letter D, 12. Please comment down your answers in the comment box. Marami-rami po ang nag-answer ng letter B. Okay, so unanimous po ang letter B. But let's find out the meanings that differentiate the two types of numbers. We have two types of numbers. We have prime and a composite number. But let us define what is a prime number. Ang prime number po, these are numbers that have only two factors. Ito po ang 1 and itself. Say, for example, sa number 2, wala na pong makakapag-divide sa number 2 kundi 1 lang at saka 2. Ganun din po sa number 3, 5, 7, and 11. So wala na po siyang factors maliban sa kanyang sarili at sa number 1. Yan po ang prime number. Madali po ba? Naiintindihan po ng taong bayan? Naiintindihan. So let's go to composite number. A composite number have more than two factors. Say for example, ang number 4, ang factors niya ay 1, 4, tsaka number 2. So meron po siyang ibang factors aside from 1 and itself. So ang 0 naman po at ang 1 ay tandaan natin na hindi po mako-consider na prime at composite number. Lumabas po sa aming season, during the last season of the SPLE, is kung aling number ang prime, ang not a prime and composite number, ang tamang sagot po ay 1. So in this question, ano po ang tamang sagot? Ang tamang sagot ay letter B. Marami pong nakakuha ng letter B. May mga sumagot naman po ng letter A. Again, sa mga sumagot po ng letter A, tandaan po natin na ang 1 at saka 0 ay special numbers. Maliwanag po ba? Maraming salamat. So let's proceed to question number 2. Kung napapansin po ninyo, medyo madali pa po ngayon ang ating mga questions. This is because I want your learning to be in spiral progression. Magsisimula po tayo sa madali at gradually we will move on to more difficult items so that magagamit po natin ang ating learnings on the easier questions in answering the more difficult questions. Okay, so number 2. Which of the following numbers below is a composite odd number? Is it letter A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or letter D, 9? Again, which of the following numbers below is a composite odd number? Is it letter A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, letter D, 9? Marami pong sumasagot ng letter D. Meron din pong sumasagot ng letter C. So before we reveal, again, the correct answer, let's first find out the meanings of the terms used in the question. Nauna na po natin nalaman ang meaning ng composite at saka prime. Now let's go find out the meaning of odd and even numbers. Ang odd numbers po, ito po yung mga numbers na hindi divisible by 2. So example, 1, 3, and 5, hindi po siya divisible ng 2. At ang even numbers po ay divisible by 2. Ito po, 2, 4, and 6. These are all divisible by 2. So ang hinahanap po natin sa question is a composite and an odd number. So let's check the choices kung alin po ba dito ang nagsasatisfy sa ating requirements sa question. Is 3 a composite number? Hindi. So let's cross this out. Ang 5 po, hindi rin siya composite. This is a prime number. Ang 7 po is also a composite, is also a prime number. And ang D po is 9 is a composite number. Pero is 9 an odd number? Yes, so odd 9 is a composite odd number. So ang sagot po sa question na ito ay letter D. Marami-rami po ang nakakuha ng letter D. Marami po ang tumumpak at konti po ang naligwak. Again, sa mga tumumpak, congratulations. At sa mga naligwak naman po, ang sabi nga ni Coach Mac, move on na kaagad. Kailangan mabilis tayong mag-move on when it comes to answering these questions. Okay, so let's proceed to number 3. Which of the following numbers below is a composite even number? Composite even number naman po ang ating hinahanap. Ang letter A, 2, B, 4, C, 5, and letter D, 91. Again, which of the following numbers below is a composite even number? A, 2, B, 4, C, 5, and letter D, 91. Marami po ang sumasagot ng letter B at may sumasagot na rin po ng letter A. So let's find out. Ito na again ang ating definition ng composite prime number and ang odd and even number. Ano nga ba ang sabi natin sa composite? Can be divided by numbers other than 1 and itself. Ang prime naman can be divided by only 2 numbers, 1 and itself. Ang odd is not divisible by 2. Ang even ay divisible by 2. So let's find out. Ang 2 ba ay composite number? 2 is only divisible by 1 and itself. So therefore, 2 is a prime number. So mali po ang letter A. Ang letter B naman po is 4 a composite number? Yes, 4 is a composite number because it can be divided by numbers other than 1 and itself. Ang 4 is divisible by 4, 1, and 2. Is 4 an even number? Yes. So ang 4 is a composite and even number. So 4 is correct. But let's proceed to other choices. Is 5 a composite number? 5 is a prime number because it can only be divided by only 2 numbers, 1 and itself. So mali na po ang letter C. At ang D naman, 91, is also a prime number. So ang tamang sagot po sa question na ito ay letter B. Marami po, halos 90% ng sumagot ay tumpak. Congratulations. Sa mga naligwak, again, ano nga bang gagawin ulit? Move on kaagad. So let's proceed to number 4. What is the largest prime number less than 100? At by the way po, ang lahat po ng questions natin sa ngayong gabi ay previous board exam questions at malaki po ang posibilidad na ulitin po ang mga questions na ito. Kaya after this session, bibigyan po kayo ng PDF copies at pag-aralan po ninyo ulit ang ating mga diniscuss na mga questions. So 4, what is the largest prime number less than 100? Is it letter A, 96, B, 97, C, 98, or D, 99? Marami pong sumasagot again ng letter B. Ang sabi ni Richelle, medyo mabilis po ang comments. So marami po ang sumasagot ng letter B, which is 97. May sumasagot po ng letter D na 99. But let's find out what are the numbers, prime numbers from 1 to 100. So we have here a list of prime numbers from 1 to 100. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. So ano po ang pinakamalaking prime number which is less than 100? Ang tamang sagot po ay letter B, 97. Dahil po ang 97 is only divisible by 97 and 1. So 4, ang tamang sagot ay letter B. So let's proceed to number 5. Before we proceed to number 5, we have a bonus question. But this question is also previous exam, LET exam questions. How many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? Is it letter A, 10, B, 15, C, 20, or letter D, 25? Again, how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? Is it letter A, 10, B, 15, C, 20, or D, 25? At may nagpapa-shoutout po. Shoutout po sa mga ka-chatmate ko, ka-group chat ko noong nagre-review po kami. Si Sir Poy at si Sir Glester Avila. Good evening po. Good evening po sa members ng Migo Trio GC. So, kung napansin nyo kanina or kung mabilis ang mata ninyo at nabilang po ninyo kaagad ang nasa previous slide, malalaman po ninyo ang kung ilan ang prime numbers from 1 to 100. So ngayon, bilangin natin how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there are 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. So the correct answer is letter D. So halos po lahat ay letter D ang tamang sagot. Magaling at mukhang handang-handa na po kayo sa inyong licensure examination na which is just barely 2 months from now. I think na ready na kayo at mukhang pasado po ang lahat sa ating licensure examination for teachers. Now, next question, number 5. What is the missing terms in the series 5, 20, 80, blank, 1,280, blank, 20,480? Is it letter A, 50 and 210, letter B, 40 and 160, letter C, 35 and 135, or letter D, 320 and 5,120? Okay. Marami din po again ang sumasagot ng letter D, 310, 20, and 5,120. So in answering this type of question, you have to analyze the relationship between the numbers. Say, for example, between the first term and the second term, and the second term to the third term. Titingnan po ninyo kung anong operation po ang ginamit at kung anong constant ang ginamit. So para po mas madali, kung divisible po ang second term by first term, titingnan po ninyo kung minultiply ba ang first term by any number so that nakuha ang correct ang second number. So dito, ang ginawa dito ay ano ba ang minultiply dito? Ang minultiply dito, nagmultiply siya dito ng 4 in order to get the second term. And then, nagmultiply din siya again ng 4. 20 times 4 is equal to 80. Now, let's again multiply 80 by 4. 4 times 8 is 32. Let's add 1 0. Okay? So, 320 po ang fourth term. And 320 multiplied by 4 is 1,280. And 1,280 multiplied by 4 is 5,120. So, ang tamang sagot po ay letter D. Medyo madali po, ano? Madali lang po ang math. Madali lang. So, now question number 5, the correct answer is letter D. Halos tumpak po lahat. So, let's proceed to number 6. So, number 6, the least common multiple or LCM of 36 and 24 is A, 72, B, 12, C, 36, or letter D, 48. Yes po, madadali po ang ating questions dahil ganito po ang questions, ang tanungan sa Gen Ed. Later on, we will progress to more difficult questions, pero alam ko pong kayang-kaya ninyo dahil handang-handa na po kayong kumuha ng licensure examination for teachers at hindi lamang po yan, handa na rin kayong maging top-notchers mula sa Gurong Pinoy. So, before we reveal the correct answer, let's again differentiate LCM or the least common multiple vis-a-vis the greatest common factor or the GCF. Ang LCM po, ito po yung the smallest multiple of 2 or more numbers have in common. Say for example, we have here the LCM of 15 and 20. In finding out the LCM of numbers, we need to list down the multiples of the numbers. So dito po, nilista po natin ang multiples ng 15. So we have here 15. 15 plus 15 is 30, or 15 times 2 is 30, 15 times 3 is 45, 15 times 4 is 60, 15 times 5 is 75. Next, we need to find out the multiples of the second number, which is 20. So 20 times 1, 20. 20 times 2 is 40. 20 times 3 is 60. Or 60 plus 20 is 80. Pwede rin plus. 80 plus 20 is 100. So ang common po dito sa mga factors na ang pinakamaliit po sa mga factors na common sa kanila, yun yung po yung the least common multiple or LCM. So we have here, is 15 common? No. Is 30 common? No. Is 45 common? No. Is 60 common? Yes, ito po yung pinakamaliit. So 60 po ang LCM ng 15 and 20. So let's go to the GCF. Meanwhile, ang GCF po, ito yung the largest number that is a common divisor of a given set of numbers. Again, gagamitin po natin yung previous example, which is 15 and 20. Now, sa pagkuha po ng GCF, you have to list down the factors of a given number. Say po, dito sa 15, ano ba ang factors ng 15? 1 times 15 is 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Ito po lamang yung factors ng 15. At ang factors po ng 20 ay 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Ang susunod pong gagawin ay hahanapin naman ang pinakamalaking factor na common sa dalawa. So obviously, 5 po ang GCF ng 15 at saka 20. Now let's go to the problem, 36 and 24. Here, nilista ko na rin po ang multiples ng 36, which is 36. 36 times 1 is 36. 36 times 2 is 72. 36 times 3 is 108. 36 times 4 is 144, and so on. Next step, we need to find out the multiples of 24. Ang multiples ng 24 ay 24 times 1 is 24. 24 times 2 is 48. 24 times 3 is 72. 24 times 4 is 96. And 24 times 5 is 120. So ngayon, hahanapin po ninyo ang least common multiple ng dalawa. Is 36 a common multiple of the two numbers? Definitely not. So crush out. Ang 72 ba is a common number between the two multiples? Yes. So ang 72, ang least common denominator ng 36 and 24. So the correct answer in item number 6 is letter A. Marami po ang tumumpak. Congratulations. At again, masasabi kong handang-handa na po ang lahat na kumuha ng licensure examination. Susunod is question number 7. Find the greatest common factor or GCF of the numbers 36 and 48. Is it letter A, 6, B, 12, C, 1,728, or letter D, 144? Meron pong si Facebook user po ay naligwak. Pag naligwak nga po, anong sabi ni Coach Mac? Move on kaagad at balikan po sa PDF copy po ninyo in how to answer the questions. Dahil po bibigyan po kayo ni Coach Mac ng PDF copies po ng ating discussion for tonight. So, let's find out the GCF. Again, pinakita ko po again ang example natin. But let's find out the GCF. Ang GCF po, hahanapin po ang factors. Ang una pong number na hahanapan natin ang factors ay 36. So 1 times 36 is 36. 2 times 18 is 36. 3 times 12 is also 36. And 4 times 9 is also 36. Next, we need to find out the factors of 48. So the factors of 48 are number 1 and 48, the number 48. 2 times 24 is also 48. 3 times 16 is also 48. 4 times 12 is also 48. And 6 times 8 is also 48. Now, let's find out the greatest common factor sa kanila. Magsisimula po tayo sa taas. Common ba sa kanila ang 36? No, definitely not. Ang 18, makikita mo ba sa factors ng 18 ang 18? Wala din po. Ang 12 po ba makikita mo sa factors ng 48? Yes po. So, ang GCF po ng 36 and 48 ay 12, which is letter B. So marami po again ang tumumpak. Congratulations po. So nasa number 8 na po tayo. But before we proceed to number 8, comment down your scores para malaman po natin kung ilan po ang nakukuha po ninyo. Sa out of 7 items na ating na-discuss. Marami ang tumumpak at marami rin ang naka 7 out of 7. Ang galing. Handang-handa nang maging top-notcher sa September 24 na licensure examination for teachers. Congratulations. Meron pong 6 out of 7. Meron pong 5 out of 7. May nakakuha rin po ng 3 out of 7. Sa mga nakakuha po ng 4 below, konting practice pa po. At pasasaan ba? At gagaling din po kayo sa mathematics. Ang mathematics po ay palagi ang practice at palagi ang pag-aaral. Dahil po ang mathematics para sa akin is an acquired skill. So kung palagi mo itong pinapractice, gumagaling ka rin at tumuhusay sa pagsusolve ng mga problems. So wag pong isusuko. Pangarapin po nating maging top-notchers. So let's proceed to item number 8. Item number 8, 1/8 plus 2/3 minus 2/5 is equal to A, 1/5, B, 47 over 120, C, 1/6, or letter D, 4/5. Good evening po kay Sir Gaspar Hams, nakapapasok lang daw po. So item number 8, 1/8 plus 2/3 minus 2/5 is equal to A, 1/5, B, 47 over 120, C, 1/6, and letter D, 4/5. Ano po ang tamang sagot? May sumasagot po ng A, B, may C din po. So far, wala pa ako nakikitang D, pero marami po ang sumasagot ng letter B. So let's find out. In solving this problem, let's first find out the least common denominator of the item. The least common denominator of 2 or more fractions is the least common multiple of all the denominators. So it is oftentimes called the LCD. Ang LCD po, ito yung common multiples ng mga denominators. So I have here an example, the least common denominator of 2/9 and 3/4. So in finding out the least common denominator, katulad po ng LCM, ililista din po ninyo ang mga multiples. So dito, ang LCM ng 9 at saka 4 is 36. Kung gusto niyo pong madaliin o mas mag-save sa time, pwede po ninyong i-multiply ang dalawang denominators, but later on, before you arrive to the final answer, you have to reduce the answer to the lowest term. So let's find out. So 8 times 3 or 8 times 5 first is 40 times 3 is 120. So 120 is the LCM of 8, 3, and 5. So 120 divided by 8 is 15 times 1. Okay, so it is 15 plus 80 minus 48 is equal to 47 over 120. So ang tamang sagot po sa question na ito ay letter B, 47 over 120. Marami po ang sumagot ng letter B, pero medyo marami-rami rin po ang sumagot ng letter C. So, again po, i-review po naman ninyo, ulit-uliting panoorin ang ating live session. I-review rin po ninyo ang mga PDF copies ninyo para po makabisado po ninyo kung paano po maghanap mag-solve ng mga fractions at maghanap ng LCD. Okay? So, let's proceed to question number 9. Shout out din po sa classmate ko sa Team Skinner, Mr. Carl Louis P. Consumo. Number 9, one-way fare from Manila to Cebu is 3,800. How many round-trip tickets can be purchased with the amount of 91,200? Is it letter A, 8, B, 14, C, 10, or letter D, 12? Again, number 9, one-way fare from Manila to Cebu is 3,800 pesos. How many round-trip tickets can be purchased with the amount of 91,200 pesos? Is it letter A, 8, B, 14, C, 10, And letter D, 12. Marami pong sumasagot ng letter D at halos unanimous po ang letter D. Actually, this is a very common question. Nadaanan ko rin po ito sa aking review season. So, pero i-discuss pa rin po natin kung paano natin nakuha ang tamang sagot sa question na ito. Ang sabi po dito, ang one-way fare is 3,800 pesos. Ang one-way fare po, sabi niya. One-way fare. Pero ang hinahanap po natin dito is ang round-trip tickets. So kung maghahanap ka ng round-trip tickets, ang one-way fare is i-multiply mo into 2 para makuha mo ang cost ng one round-trip ticket. Okay? Pagkatapos, kung ilan ang mapapagkasya mong round-trip tickets sa 91,200, i-divide mo po ang 91,200 by 7,600. So if you're gonna divide 91,200 by 7,600, makakakuha ka po ng answer na 12. So definitely, ang sagot po dito ay letter B. Thank you po, Ma'am Corpus, for your detailed explanation. So number 9, the correct answer is letter D, 12. Let's proceed to number 10. Dito. Number 10, 20% of 2 is equal to A, 0.5, B, 0.4, C, 0.2, and letter D, 0.1. Again, 20% of 2 is equal to A, 0.5, B, 0.4, C, 0.2, and letter D, 0.1. Okay, so in finding out, in solving percentage problem, we have to remember the Pecan triangle or the PRB triangle. Ang P po dito ay nagre-represent ng percentage. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin na percentage ito. Pag may nakita kayong percentage sign, ito na po yun. Dahil sa Tagalog po, tatagalugin natin, ang P po dito ay parte. Okay? Letter P is parte. Letter B is the base. Pero kung tatagalugin po natin para madali pong maunawaan ay buo. Okay? Ang R po ang rate. Tatandaan po natin na pag rate or letter R, ito po yung may percentage sign. Ito po automatic po na ang rate po ay may percentage sign. Okay? To find the percentage, kung gusto mong kunin ang percentage, itong percentage na to, i-multiply lamang po itong nasa baba ng triangle. So R times B. Kung gusto nyo naman pong kunin ang base at binigyan kayo ng percentage at saka ng rate, i-divide lamang po ang P should be divided by R and you will get the base. At kung R po din ang inyong kukunin, you should also divide P by B and then you will get R. So para po mas madali po sa inyo. Tandaan po ninyo ang PRB triangle sa pag-solve po ng percentages problems. So dito, sa question na ito, ang given natin dito ay rate, which is 20%. Pero when you're using percentage, you have to convert it first into the decimal form before you can use it in solving this type of problems. And in converting percentage to decimal point, you simply move the percentage sign 2 places to the left. So 20% is equal to 0.2. Ganito po yun. 20%, you just move the percentage sign 2 places to the left. So magiging 0.2. Nakuha po? Okay. So another given is the base, which is 2. So ang hinahanap natin dito ay ang parte ng 2, which is equal to 20% ng 2. Kung nagsosolve po kayo ng problems in mathematics, if you can, pwede po ninyong tagalugin muna ang questions in order to make it easier for you to process the question. Kasi po kung minsan, pag English po ang questions, medyo nahihirapan po tayong mag-process. Itatagalog muna natin bago natin sagutin para mas malinaw po sa atin kung ano ba ang hinahanap ng question. Kung makakatulong po sa inyo ito, gamitin po ninyo. But if you find it easy to solve directly in English, pwede naman po. Okay? So, ang percentage ang hinahanap. Again, Nasa taas ang percentage. Anong sabi ko kanina? Kapag hinahanap mo ang percentage, i-multiply lamang po ang dalawang nasa baba, which is R and B. So here, we multiply 0.2 by 2. The correct answer in item number 10 is 0.4. Sino po ang nakatumpak? At mukhang marami-rami po ang nakakuha ng tumpak na sagot. Okay, so the correct answer is letter B. Marami po ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot, which means na, again, marami po sa inyo ay ready na sa licensure examination, not only to pass, but also to top the licensure examination this coming September 24, 2023. So let's proceed to, nagigets na daw ni Mr. Noribas Thirdex. So, gamitin po palagi ang PRB triangle dahil mas mapapadali po nito ang pag-solve ng mga percentages problems. So, isa pa pong example ng PRB percentage question. Number 11, on a 150 question examination, a student got 110 correct answers. What percent is the student's score with respect to the perfect score? Is it letter A, 0.733%, letter B, 7.33%, letter C, 73.3%, and letter D, 733%? Marami pong sumasagot ng letter C. Halos karamihan po, halos lahat po. May sumasagot din po ng iilan na letter B and A. So let's find out ano nga po ba ang tamang sagot and how do we analyze this type of question. Again, let's be reminded by the PRB triangle para po mas mapadali ang paghahanap. Ang sabi ko kanina, ang P, ano nga ba ang P sa Tagalog para madaling ang pag-analyze? P is parte, B is buo para mabilis ang pag-solve ng percentage problems. So dito, wala po sa question, nakita mo ba ninyo sa question na may percentage sign? Wala po. So definitely ang hinahanap natin ay ang rate. So ang given dito, ang base is 150 dahil 150 ang kabuuang question sa examination at 110 naman ang nakuha niyang tamang sagot. So 110 is the part or the percentage and 150 is the base. So in finding out the rate, we use a formula. Rate is equal to P, dahil nandito ang R, P over B to find out R. So P here is 110 over B, which is 150. 110 over 150 is 0.733. 0.733, in order for you to convert decimal into percentage, we just have to go the reverse. Kung kanina, kung mag-convert ka ng percentage into decimal, mag-move ka lang kanina, ang example natin ay 20%. Kung mag-convert ka nito, you just move the percentage sign two places to the left. Dito naman po, in converting decimals into percentage, you just have to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So dito, ang sagot natin is 0.733. Let's move the decimal place 2 places to the right. Dahil i-multiply natin siya sa 100%. Ang tamang sagot po dito ay 73.3%, which is letter C. Lahat halos po tumpak. Marami po ang nakakuha ng tama sa quiz. So, sa mga naligwak naman po, ang sabi nga ni Coach Meg ay move on kaagad. So, ang tamang sagot sa item number 11 is letter C. Let's go to item number 12. A water tank contains 18 liters when it is 20% full. How many liters does it contain when 50% full? Is it letter A, 60, B, 30, C, 58, or letter D, 45? Number 12, a water tank contains 18 liters when it is 20% full. How many liters does it contain when 50% full? Is it letter A, 60, B, 30, C, 58, or letter D, 45? Marami pong sumasagot ng letter D. May sumasagot naman po ng letter B. May letter C din po. So ano nga po ba ang tamang sagot? Before we proceed, excuse me po. Okay, so let's find out the answer. How do we solve this type of problem? Pwede pong gamitin din po ang PRB triangle sa pag-solve ng problem na ito dahil binigay po dito ang rate which is 20% on the first part of the question. Until here, ang sabi niya, 20% ng buong tangke ay 18 liters. So ang 18, definitely, ito yung parte. Okay? So ang hinahanap natin dito ay ang kabuuan, ang buo. Kung ilang litro ang laman ng tangke kapag ito ay puno, ang sabi sa question. Dito sa first part na to, hahanapin natin kung magkano ang capacity ng tangke. So rate dito is 20%. Again, we will convert it into decimal points. So 20% is equal to 0.2. Ang percentage po natin dito, which is P, is 18 liters. At hinahanap natin ang base, ang kabuuang kapasidad ng tangke. So in finding out B, let's divide P by R. So 18.0 divided by 0.2, this is 90 liters when full. The second part of the problem asks how many liters does it contain when 50% full, kung kalahati lamang po siya. Kung titingnan lamang po ninyo, makukuha na po ninyo ang tamang sagot. Kung puno siya, sabi ay 90 liters, at kung kalahati, definitely it is 45 liters. Dito, kung gusto naman ninyong i-multiply again, ang 50%, gamitin ninyo ang given sa question. 90 times 0.05 is also equal to 45 liters. So, ang tamang sagot po dito ay letter D. Naiintindihan po ba ng taong bayan kung paano gumamit ng PRB triangle? Nakatulong po ba sa inyo ang PRB triangle? Napadali po ba ang pagsusolve if you're using the PRB triangle or direkta na po? Kung mapapadali po ng PRB triangle, gamitin po ninyo. Pero kung mas komportable po kayo sa ibang solution, sa ibang process, you can use the process of your choice. Dahil in mathematics po, wala pong isang solusyon sa mga problem. Marami pong ways in how to solve the problem. Okay? So, sa mga medyo hindi pa sigurado, iulit-ulitin lamang po ang panunood ng ating recorded session at pwede rin po ninyong puntahan ang PDF copies dahil andun din po sa PDF copies ang mga formula. Talagang sinadya ko pong lagyan ng mga formula ang bawat slides in order for you to easily go back and recall the formula used in solving out po the items para po mas madali po ang pag-aaral po ninyo. Sana po ay makatulong po sa inyo. Okay, let's proceed to item number 13. Again, okay, so item number 13 is 120 is 4/5 of what number? Is it letter A, 150, B, 96, C, 30, or letter D, 24? Number 13. Okay lang po, kahit na weird po ang solution ninyo. Sir Reese, Colleen, ang importante po ay ma-arrive ninyo ang tamang sagot. But during the let po, gamitin po ang pinakamabilis na paraan sa pagsosolve. And I'm trying to give you also to give you the fastest way to solve the problems. Dahil po sa let, importante po ang bawat minuto. Okay. Number 13, 120 is 4/5 of what number? Is it letter A, 150, B, 96, C, 30, and letter D, 24? So let's find out. Sabihin natin dito na let X be the number. Sino ba ang may gusto kay X? Gusto niyo pa ba si X? Hugo to ah. Pero let's use X or any number that you want. Kung allergic kayo kay X, gamitin po ang ibang number na gusto ninyo. Pwede ring Y, pwede rin F, any number. So let X be the number. So 120, ang sabi 120 is 4/5 daw ng anong number? Ang number na to, ang sabi natin dito ang X, let X be the number. So 120 is equal to 4/5 of X. So now, for us to For us to isolate x, we first have to multiply both sides of the equation by 5 so that we can remove 5 here. So 5 times 120 is, I believe, 50, 600. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 2 is 10, 0 carry 1, 5 times 1, 600 is equal to 4x. Dahil minultiply na natin dito siya ng 5, na-eliminate natin ang 5, na-cancel ang 5. Now, for us to again isolate x, we have to divide both sides of the equation by 4. Okay, so matatanggal natin po dito ang 4. So magiging 600 divided by 4. So 600 divided by 4 is equal to 4. So 600, 6 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 150 is equal to x. Nakuha po? Ang sabi po, 120 is 4/5 of what number? Pwede na po ninyong tingnan dito. Ang sabi, 4/5 parte lamang ang 120 ng anong number. So definitely, mas mataas po ang hinahanap nating number. So 24, ligwak na po ito. 30, ligwak na rin po ito dahil mas mataas ang 120. B, 96, ligwak na rin po dito. At ito lamang po ang pinakamataas. Kung ayaw nyo pong mag-solve, tingnan na lamang po ninyo ang choices. Pero kailangan po dito ang tamang analysis. So, 120 is 4/5 of 150. So, the correct answer is letter A. Okay lang po na maligwak. Ang importante po ay natututo. Okay lang po na maligwak po tayo ngayon during the review. Ang importante po ay tumumpak po tayo during the let. Okay. Nakuha po ba ng taong bayan? Sa mga naligwak, okay lang po. Ulit-ulitin lamang po ang panunood ng recorded session natin at pati na rin po again ng PDF copy natin dahil sa PDF copy po, nandun na rin po ang solution kung paano po natin nakuha. Okay po? So let's proceed. Item number 14. Which of the following has the greatest value? A, 3 plus 3 squared plus quantity 3 plus 3 quantity square. B, 3 cubed. C, quantity 3 plus 3 plus 3 quantity squared. Letter D, quantity 3 plus 3 quantity square, quantity cube. Alin po ang tamang sagot? Alin daw po ang pinakamalaki? Marami pong sumasagot ng letter D. Meron din pong letter A. Meron pong letter B. Hindi daw po siya sure si ma'am. Pero malalaman natin kung paano po mag-compute ng ganitong question. Madali lang po. Napakadali po ng math. Kung dati po nahihirapan din po ako tulad po ninyo nahihirapan sa math, sinabi ko po sa sarili ko na kailangan kong i-remedy ang problema ko sa math because wala pong gumagraduate at nag-honor student na hindi po dumadaan sa math. So every time na nakaka-encounter ako ng math questions, iniisip ko, madali lang to. Math ka lang. Kaya pwede rin po ninyong magamit ang aking strategy para po maremedyohan ang inyong difficulty kung meron man sa mathematics. Dahil sa totoo po, hindi po mahirap ang math. Madali po ang math. Okay? So, let's find out the correct answer. Kahit marami po ang nasasabi, paano po ba isolve ang ganitong type ng problem? So let us always remember GEMDAS kapag marami pong operation na involved or marami pong quantity at parenthesis na involved. Ang G po stands for group. Kung nakita po ninyo, itong mga parenthesis na to, ito po yung G. Ibig sabihin ng G. E stands for exponents. M for multiplication. D for division. A for addition, and S for subtraction. Again, GEMDAS po ang palagi nating iisipin. Okay? So now, let's solve each choice para po malaman natin. Mamaya po ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano po mapabilis ang pagsagot. A, 3 plus 3 squared is equal to, plus quantity 3 plus 3 quantity squared. Ito po, ang uunahin ninyo nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, 3 plus 3 is 6. Square is 36. 3 squared is 3 times 3 is 9 plus 3. So 3 plus 9 plus 36 is equal to 48. Next, 3 cubed. Ito po ay simply 3 times 3 times 3. Hindi po siya 3 plus 3 ha. Tandaan po natin kapag exponent po, minumultiply po natin yan, hindi po ina-add. So ang tamang sagot dito ay 27. Ang letter B ay 27. Letter C, 3 plus 3 plus 3 square. I-add po natin dahil po sinusunod po natin ang GEMDAS, i-add po muna natin ang nasa loob, ang lahat na nasa loob before we proceed to raising out dahil pangalawa lamang po ang exponents sa GEMDAS. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9 times 9 or 9 square is equal to 81. Dito po sa letter B. Unahin po natin isolve yung 3 plus 3. So ang 3 plus 3 ang magiging quantity 6 square, quantity cube. So 6 square or 6 times 6 is equal to 36. At 36 cube. So ang 36 cube ay halata naman pong mas malaki po. Kahit na hindi mo na isolve, mas malaki po siya sa mga choices. Because 33 cube is equal to 46,656. So, ang tamang sagot sa question na ito ay letter D. Yes po, tama po. Sir Ernest Balaot Ibanez, pwede rin po ang PEMDAS, pwede rin po ang GEMDAS. Pero kapag meron pong group, ang group, ang G po is group. Or P po, parentheses po. Parehas lang po sila. GEMDAS, ang G stands for group. Sa PEMDAS, P stands for parentheses. Malinaw po ba? So, let's proceed to item number 15. Item number 15, yun nga po ang sinasabi ko. Ang pagiging Ilonggo ko ay lumalabas kahit gaano mo itago. But, hindi po ito magiging hindrance sa ating learning experience for tonight. So, let's proceed to item number 15. Ilonggo po kasi. So, 15. Simplify 5 plus quantity negative 2 times negative 1 plus 3 quantity square. Is it letter A, 30, B, 12, C, 64, D? Ano po ba ang sagot sa 14 nga ulit? It's letter D. Okay. So, 15. Simplify 5 plus quantity negative 2 times negative 1 plus 3 quantity squared. Is it letter A, 30, B, 12, C, 64, D, 21? Let's find out. Again, ano nga po ulit ang ginagamit dito? Ano po ang dapat tandaan? Ang dapat po tandaan ay GEMDAS or PEMDAS. G stands for group or P stands for parentheses. E, exponents. M, multiply. Letter D, divide. Letter A, add. Addition. And letter S, subtraction. Dito po, pag nakakita po kayo ng ganitong problem, unahin po ninyo ang nasa pinakamaloob na isolve. Dito, so, ang uunahin po natin dito ay negative 1 plus 3. So, ito, negative 1 plus 3 ay magiging 2. I-copy lamang po ninyo ang lahat ng part ng problem. So, ito ay magiging 5 plus quantity negative 2 times 2, parenthesis, quantity square. Next, unahin po ulit ang nasa loob. Unahin. So, na mangyayari po, ang negative 2, i-multiply natin sa 2. Ito po ay magiging negative 4. So, 5 plus negative 4 squared. Okay. Now, negative 4 squared, ano po ba ang sagot? Any negative number, kapag in-square mo, ay magiging positive. So, 4 times negative 4 is equal to 16. So, 5 plus 16 is equal to 21, which gives us letter D as the correct answer. Marami po ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. So, 15, ang sagot dito ay letter D. Congratulations po sa mga tumama. At again, move on din pag may time ang mga naligwak. So, let's proceed to item number, before we proceed to item number 16, kamusta na po ang scores ninyo? Out of 15 item, paki-comment po ng inyong scores sa comment box kung ilan na po ang nakukuha natin. Meron po bang nakakuha ng 15 out of 15? Meron po. So congratulations, Sir Noel, Luis, si Ma'am Jerby Garcia Flor, 15 din. Maraming Facebook user, 14 and 15. 14. So, napakadali po. May 13, okay lang po yan. Marami po ang nakakuha ng 15 out of 15. So, congratulations po. And this definitely is a testament na handang-handa na po kayong kumuha ng licensure examination at hindi lamang po yan, handang-handa na po kayong mag-top sa licensure examination. Meron po ba tayong susunod na top notcher sa ating mga live viewers today? Sa ngayong gabi, meron. So, i-manifest po natin dahil maniwala po tayo sa power of manifesting. Okay? So, let's proceed to item number 16. The average of 5 counting numbers is 20. What is the highest possible value that one of the numbers can have? Is it letter A, 20, B, 30, C, 40, or D,